Taoiseach, I welcome your ongoing engagement with the members of the Executive of Northern Ireland and also with the leaders of the political parties. It's almost 10 months now since Britain left the European Union, and the protocol on Ireland, Northern Ireland, is still a subject of concern. Actually, as we all know, triggering Article 16 would be absolutely disastrous for all of this country and indeed for Ireland and for Britain. It's clear from all surveys that the business community in Northern Ireland realised the value of the protocol and they wanted to work well. And other recent surveys also showed that the majority in Northern Ireland view the protocol as beneficial. Taoiseach, I raised with you before the specific issue of medicines, and I understand that the recent EU proposals deal with any doubts that there was in regard to the supply of medicines to Northern Ireland. I hope you just can confirm that. As we all know, since the signing of the Good Friday Agreement, trade on an all-Ireland basis and a cross-border basis has grown to the benefit of all the people on this island. Again, with regard to legacy issues, the Stormont House Agreement needs to be implemented. The needs of victims and survivors has to be foremost in all our political work. The planned statute of limitations, in effect an amnesty proposed by the British Government, is totally unacceptable and it's a reprehensible proposal. That's what it is. The survivors and families that I know who have lost loved ones, they want the truth. They're not looking for vengeance on anybody, but they want the truth. To close down inquiries now would be absolutely scandalous. To deny ever the possibility of those families who have lost loved ones, deny them getting the truth. And if you take it as well, Taoiseach, we will have before the Good Friday Committee this Thursday the Commission on the Location of Victims' Remains. Again, there are 3 people who come under the term that disappeared. 3 persons who have not been returned to their families and buried. As we all know, those people were abducted, killed and buried in secrecy. The very least that any family deserves is to have their loved ones brought back to them and have their Christian burial as well. So I would like to see much greater impetus given to the whole issue of dealing with legacy issues. Thank you, Akan Corda.
In terms of the legacy issue, could I just say that we have consistently said to the British Government we oppose their proposals. We don't want anybody getting off. We think people should be, those who committed terrible crimes should be pursued, and above all, the families of victims need closure, be it whatever actions taken by the British Army, by the Provisional IRA or Republican groups. I mean, I was just in Enniskillen on Sunday, and you just passed the building where the bomb went off and 12 innocent people were murdered. I mean, we do need answers for those families. And loyalist paramilitaries as well have committed terrible atrocities in the Glenanne gang. And to me, it's unthinkable that that any government would not allow for closure for the victims of the families, or the families of the victims. Apologies.
So we're moving on to the next.